Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Advanced Bass Fishing, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel today because we got a good video for y'all in today's episode. We're going to be talking about summer topwater bass fishing and the different type of topwaters that work the best in the summertime, conditions they work in. And what I want to do is I've got 5 of my favorite topwater lures for summertime fishing, and I'm going to go through each one of those and sort of explain to you the situations they work the best in, because it doesn't matter what part of the country you live in, there's going to be some applications for this. So I think it's going to add up to some good fish for you guys over the next couple months there. Also, a couple quick things before we get started, guys. Just want to remind everybody, anyone interested in checking out one of my Fish the Moment lake map breakdowns, I'll put the link in the description. These, if you're looking to get some new spots on your favorite lake or a lake you've never been to before, these are maps I built for Fish the Moment. It's taken me like 5 years to design these maps. Yeah, it gives you 40 GPS waypoints with each map that you can download straight to your GPS unit. So I'll put that link in the description. And also, guys, anyone interested in booking an on-the-water lesson with me, you can do that by going to my Facebook page, Randy Blaukat Professional Angler. Just shoot me a private message, so I really appreciate that. Okay, guys, topwater fishing in the summertime, this is like, even though it's warmer conditions in the summertime, I don't consider summertime to be the best time to fish a topwater lure. I think topwater fishing is the best in the springtime of the year, like sort of the late spring, and then again into the mid to late fall. Though to me, those are the prime time to fish topwater because you can catch fish on them all day long. Now, I'm not saying you can't catch fish all day long in the summertime, but the window's a little bit smaller and the time of the day is a little bit different, and it just seems like you can catch them on them, but not quite as good as the spring or fall. But nevertheless, they are a factor and they are a player, and they will add up to some fish for you guys. So I want to cover that in today's episode here. Okay, let's go over my favorite ones, guys. I'll sort of go through them a little bit here, sort of explain to you the situations I like to fish in. And also, guys, I will link every one of these lures. I'll link in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of this video. If you guys would like to order one of these lures for your topwaters, if you use that link, it's a good way to help the channel out, and really appreciate that. First one, guys, is a Chugger. This is the Megabass Pop Max. Lots of Chuggers out there. The Pop R. Most companies have a Chugger. This type of lure category has been around forever. Now, Chugger works good on riprap in the summertime. It's like, for me, it's like, this is one of the best ways to catch bass in the summertime is if you can get out early in the morning when the sun level's pretty low. It doesn't really matter if it's cloudy or not. You just need that shade against the riprap. So like the first hour or two of the morning, you can take a popper and fish it parallel to those riprap banks. Just throw it up on the rocks, work it out a couple feet, just cover water with it. This is a really, really good way to catch them early and late in the day. Also, points, like main lake points can be really good for a popper, but it's all about shade. It's all about low light early in the morning. And most of the time in the summertime, I'm working the popper a little bit faster than what I do the rest of the time. So I'm chugging, it's like boop, 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 boop. I'm just trying to keep it coming, just sort of spitting water across the surface, sort of making it go crazy. And with all the topwaters we're talking here, the speed of retrieve has a lot to do with your water clarity. In general, in the summertime of the year, the bass will like a little bit faster presentation, but you need to sort of weigh that against the water visibility. The clearer the water, for the most part, the faster you need to work your topwater, and the dirtier the water, the slower you need to work it, just overall. So definitely get you a Pop Max there. Okay, the second one, guys, Buzzbait in the summertime of the year. Buzzbait in the summertime of the year is really good, especially later in the summer, like in October. You definitely want to have some type of a shallow vegetation to be the best. So if you got lily pads, gator grass, water willows, shallow hydrilla or milfoil, a buzzbait early and late in the day, really good lure for the summertime of the year. I don't catch too many fish on a buzzbait in the summertime if I don't have grass. So, and not saying you can't do it, because you can. I mean, you can, any one of these baits I'm talking about, you can catch them at any given time, but it's to maximize the efficiency of the lure category, I like a buzzbait around any type of shallow grass. Also, all you guys out there that fish tidal rivers or rivers in general, a buzzbait is really good in the summertime on a tidal river or just a river system. So like floating rivers or floating creeks, take a buzzbait, throw it up underneath those overhanging trees, really good way to catch them. Okay, the next one, guys, the Whopper plopper. The Whopper plopper is probably one of the best top waters for summertime fishing, especially from like July, August, early September. It's an aggressive bait, makes a lot of noise. It's a big bait. I use the Whopper plopper 130. This is the bigger size here. I don't really like those little ones. This is the one I really prefer. A Whopper plopper is one of the few, it's probably the only bait that I'm talking about here in top waters that you can catch them on all day in the summertime of the year. And also, a Whopper plopper is really good in clear water. So if you've got water visibility of say over 3 feet in the lake you're fishing, just put a Whopper plopper on and you can cover water all day long. Again, you need to concentrate on shade. Shade's always gonna be better. One thing about topwater fishing in the summertime, guys, is just because you happen to have a day that gets cloudy or rainy, don't expect fish to just light up a topwater. They don't. It's like, you might catch a few more on it, but it's not that big of a deal like it is in the spring and the fall. But Whopper plopper is really good just to cover a lot of water. Not necessarily around any piece of target, but I just get on a bank and I just go. Just put the trolling motor on a medium fast speed, make as many casts as you possibly can, and you're after those sort of those lone rogue perch chasing fish that are just up on the bank hunting perch. Whopper plopper is a really good way to catch those fish. Now, speaking of perch, you guys hear me talk a lot about on my other channels about the perch spawn. The bluegill spawning in the summertime of the year. Bluegills will spawn all year, all summer, as long as that water temperature is over about 70 degrees. So they may spawn 3 or 4 times during the summer. And guys, a prop bait is one of the best lures to catch them in the summertime if you have spawning bluegills. So something like a devil's horse here, doesn't really matter, anything with a prop on it. It can be a stubby one or a long one. It just needs to have some type of a prop. And get back in those flat areas, like towards the back of the coves where the bass have spawned in the springtime of the year. Start about 2/3 of the way back in the cove, work your way all the way around the back, and just fish this, prop bait. Just throw it up on the bank, just go, zit, let it stop, let the ripples dissipate, zit, let the ripples dissipate, and try to target that water that's less than 4 feet deep. Those bluegills normally like to spawn in about 1 to 3 foot of water. Prop bait is really good for it. And guys, finally, can't beat the walking top water. This is the Megabass Diamante. This is going to be really good in the summertime of the year if you have smallmouth. So all you guys that are fishing up north in the Great Lakes, those big smallmouth lakes, walking top water is probably one of the best top waters for summertime smallmouth. It's also good for largemouth and spotted bass, again, if you have those right conditions. Normally I concentrate with the walking top water on clear water points. So I'll get out there early in the morning or late in the evening, fan cast this thing all around the point, anywhere between 3 to 20 foot of water. If you got clear water, like water visibility of over 4 or 5 foot, bass will come out of 20 or 30 foot of water in the summertime to hit this. And also, if there's any schooling fish, a walking top water is gonna be really good. But anyway, guys, that's my 5 favorite lures for summertime. Get you a popper, buzzbait, walking top water, and a prop bait, and a Whopper plopper. And those are the best ones. And like I said, guys, you can catch them on top water in the summertime of the year. It's probably, like I said, the 3rd favorite season, but definitely might get you a few bites here and there. So I hope it helps you all out, and we'll talk later.